Today on 21st Century Television, join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. Featuring guest host Donald Trump Jr. This is 21st Century Television.
Welcome to 21st Century Television. I'm Donald Trump Jr. Laser micromachining can be a very expensive proposition for a company to undertake. Here today to discuss how his company is able to provide laser micromachining processes to companies at competitive pricing, we have Laser Light Technologies CEO, Frank Hennon. Welcome, Frank.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Frank, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Laser Light Technologies?
The company was founded in 1985 and started off as a laser engraving job shop, marking pens for Pentel Corporation. And has since evolved into specializing into micromachining, medical devices, electronic devices, and so forth. In 1993, we acquired a job shop on the East Coast, Newman Microtechnologies, which at that time allowed us to get into the excimer technology, and that was really the cornerstone for us launching into the micromachining segment.
So can you explain to our audience exactly what is laser micromachining?
Sure. It's the manufacture of micro-miniature devices for virtually any industry, and the scale or feature sizes that you're machining is anywhere from 1 micron up to several thousandths of an inch. And to put that into scale, the human hair diameter is about 75 microns, so we can machine a fraction of the diameter of one hair.
In this 21st Century Television Field Report, we take a closer look at laser micromachining process.
Laser micromachining is vital to many manufacturing operations, but it can be a very expensive proposition for a company to undertake. Laser Light Technologies utilizes a wide variety of lasers and wavelengths. They have the experience and capabilities to make their customers' products better, and are able to do it at a fraction of the cost they would incur attempting these same processes in-house.
Well, first and foremost, we try to be a responsive organization. So when our customer has a need, they have a question, they send in a purchase order, we want to respond to that need immediately. If it's a question that requires more time, we want to communicate with them through that process as we are researching or developing a process, performing an R&D function for them. We want to make sure that we're communicating and addressing their needs at every stage of the process. Additionally, we're very flexible as an organization. We've got various laser systems on site. So if they have a need, a design change that requires a different type of system or a different wavelength of laser, we're able to accommodate them. At the same time, if there's a new product and we don't have that ability with our current systems, we're more than open, and management gives us the flexibility to go out and purchase systems that will allow us to meet the needs of the customers.
Laser Light Technologies customers benefit from their ability to shift between various technologies to make product and process improvements. It would be difficult for a company utilizing its own equipment to approach this level of flexibility.
Here at Laser Light Technology, we're at the forefront of microfabrication technology. And we take on projects where others have failed or have never even attempted. So along the way, we encounter a lot of technical challenges. And solving those challenges is very rewarding to me. I have a lot of confidence in the vision of this company for the future. And I think with my diverse background, I can play a key role in making that vision a reality. Laser Light believes that people from diverse backgrounds bring unique perspectives along with them that can be absolutely critical in solving a whole number of challenges.
Laser Light Technologies genuinely cares about the success and best interests of their customers. They value long-term relationships and evaluate their processes for continuous improvement opportunities to help their customers remain competitive as their products mature through the life cycle.
When I first interviewed with Laser Light Technologies, I could tell very quickly that it was a very agile organization and that the value system was really in line with my own, and that the culture was very well communicated throughout all staff members. Yet at the same time, we operate like a very large world-class organization. We want to be agile, we want to be flexible, and part of that is making sure that everybody in the organization has the opportunity to make decisions at various levels.
We place an emphasis on best serving our customers, whether that's in a technical or customer service related field. And I believe that we have a very strong infrastructure in terms of personnel and equipment, and I'm very proud of what we've done and where we are going.
Laser Light Technologies is a cutting-edge laser-based technology company with a committed, diverse, and highly experienced team that always puts the needs of their customers first.
Frank, why is it so complicated for companies to bring these laser micromachining processes in-house?
Well, there's a lot of maintenance with the technology. Typically, engineers or technicians are required to set up and configure these systems as well as maintain them. And over time, like any equipment, and as you're running higher volume applications, the processes themselves start to get out of control. And you can have software issues, hardware issues, and typically companies are not staffed well enough to address these issues in a timely manner. So we make sure that we have all of the required technical personnel on staff so we can solve problems quickly and increase our uptime and get the product delivered to the customer sooner.
How are you able to provide these services at a real competitive price?
Well, we employ automation wherever feasible. We also use lean manufacturing where applicable on specific processes. We also integrate all of our own technology into the system, so we have immense flexibility when designing these systems so we can service various customers throughout many industries with one laser.
Talk to us a little bit about ultrafast lasers. What exactly are they and what benefits do they ultimately provide the consumer?
Ultrafast lasers typically reduce post-process costs because you don't have to typically do post-process cleaning. And the reason for that is you're going to have less haze or heat-affected zone from the lasing process. You're also going to have less material residue around the area that you've machined. And that's simply due to a shorter pulse duration or time that the laser interacts with the material.
What are some of the examples of products that you work on and help create with your laser systems?
We do a lot of medical devices. We do catheters, machine angioplasty balloons. We do MEMS devices or lab-on-chip devices. We've done several filtering devices, micro-filtering devices for the electronics industry. And really, we get new requests almost daily for pretty much any industry.
I assume it's a manufacturing process, so what are some of the competitive advantages you offer?
Technically, we have a very diverse engineering staff with a lot of experience. We have nearly 70 years of combined experience between all of our technical personnel. Additionally, we have a very dedicated and flexible culture. There's a mutual appreciation and respect between the employer and the employee, as well as a lot of flexibility, and we have a decentralized structure where we allow decision making at the lowest level within the organization. And because of that, I think our culture is our strongest advantage or competitive advantage. Quite simply, any technology can be replicated over time, so it really comes down to the people.
How do you offer competitive high-volume manufacturing solutions domestically and internationally? How does it differ?
We employ the same processes. We use the same automation and engineering staff to accomplish the end result. We can use one person to tend to 3 machines or 4 machines at one time, so our overhead rate is distributed more evenly and has a lower allocation across many machines as opposed to having one person man one machine.
In your history with the company, how has the industry evolved?
The ultrafast lasers is really the hot topic now. Before that, you had much longer pulse duration, so you had a lot more distortion, material degradation from the lasers. And initially, lasers were utilizing lamp pump systems and doubling crystals. Now they've gone to diode-based, energy-driven systems. So they're a lot more dependable, a lot more uptime can be expected from these systems compared to some of the older systems.
What are some of the strategic initiatives you've implemented to stay ahead of the industry?
One of the things is looking downstream in the supply chain and looking at what other processes we can provide to our customers. For example, we're highly leveraged in the medical device market, and over the last couple of years we've built Class 100 clean rooms, added post-process cleaning and packaging. Additionally, we look at diversification and look at what are potential substitute technologies, and we look at integrating those technologies such as additive manufacturing.
So, in which markets do you anticipate your highest future growth?
Medical device, energy, MEMS devices, and the electronics industries.
Are there other sort of innovative technologies that you're actively investing in currently?
Yes, we look at optics, specifically customized optics for our lasers. Again, we integrate all of our own optics in-house, and we are actually working with an optics manufacturer this time to give us exclusivity on optics that doesn't exist in the market today. Additionally, there's other lasers out there, one that's commonly well known as a femto laser, but that's more of a research tool at this time. It's really not a commercially viable piece of equipment.
What other industries can benefit from your technologies?
Virtually any industry can benefit. To give you some examples, we've laser drilled holes for LED rails on ATVs. as well as manufacturing implantable devices that go in the body for large-scale or multinational medical companies.
Well, then lastly, what does the future hold for Laser Light in particular?
Well, to continue investing in our core technologies, to look at other complementary technologies that we can potentially acquire to strengthen our core business. Additionally, we're looking at additive manufacturing because although it will not supplant all of the technology that we currently employ, it is going to take up a sizable portion of the market long term, especially over the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, it sounds like Laser Light Technology's experience and services can provide great value for your customers. Thanks for joining here today.
Thank you for your time.